And his theme is Abraham, have faith in Jehovah's promises. And the information that he's going to speak to us about is taken from the Insight Book, volume 1, page 30, paragraph 1 to page 31, paragraph 5.
If I asked you, what do you have faith in, what would you say? That the sun will rise tomorrow, or that you'll see stars when you walk outside tonight? Do you notice that all these things have one thing in common? They're all created by Jehovah, and we know that they'll always be here because of what we learned in the Bible. We have faith in Jehovah's promises. Abraham did too. Do you remember the promises Jehovah made to Abraham? Let's turn to Genesis 15, 1 through 6, to see what one of those promises were. After this, the word of Jehovah came to Abram in a vision, saying, "Do not fear, Abram, I am a shield for you. Your reward will be very great." Abram replied, "Sovereign Lord Jehovah, what will you give me, seeing that I continue childless? And the one who will inherit my house is a man in Damascus, Eliezer." Abram added, "You have given me no offspring, and a member of my household is succeeding me as heir." But look, Jehovah's word in reply to him was, "This man will not succeed you as heir, but your own son will succeed you as heir." He now brought him outside and said, "Look up, please, to the heavens and count the stars, if you're able to do so." Then he said to him, "So your offspring will become." And he put faith in Jehovah, and he counted it to him as righteousness. So you see here, Jehovah is telling Abraham that his offspring will become accountable as the stars of heaven. How could that be possible? Abraham was 99 years old, and Sarah, his wife, was 89. They were too old to have children. But still, Abraham believed that God could do what seemed impossible. A year later, Isaac was born. God kept his promise. When Isaac was about 25 years old, Jehovah told Abraham to take him to Mount Moriah. And once there, he was to build an altar and prepare to offer up Isaac as a sacrifice. Let's read that at Genesis 22, 1 and 2. Now after this, the true God put Abraham to the test. And he said to him, "Abraham," to which he replied, "Here I am." And he said, "Take please your son, your only son, whom you still love, Isaac, and travel to the land of Moriah, and offer him up there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains that I will designate to you." How sad Abraham must have been to hear those words. But still, as verse 3 says, he left the next morning, and it wasn't a short walk. It took him 3 days to get there, long enough time for Abraham to change his mind. But did he? Let's look at verses 9 and 10. Finally, they reached the place that the true God had indicated to him, and Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood on it. He bound his son, Isaac, hand and foot, and put him on the altar on top of the wood. Then Abraham reached out his hand and took the knife to kill his son. Abraham had his knife in position, ready to kill his son. But Jehovah's angel stopped him just in time. It wasn't Jehovah's will for Abraham's son to be sacrificed, but what faith Abraham must have had. He figured that God was able to raise him up even from the dead. So going back to the promise that Abraham's offspring will become accountable, Isaac wasn't the only son of Abraham. When Sarah died, he remarried and had 6 more sons, who became the Israelites, the Ishmaelites, the Edomites, the Midianites, and others. Abraham's faith in Jehovah's promise wasn't misplaced. Every promise Jehovah made to Abraham came true. So I ask you, how can we not have faith in Jehovah's promises?
Thank you, Brother Alcalá. Appreciate that very much. You know what I noticed about you when you're reading too, and speaking to the audience, that you had real good eye contact with all of us. That was good. And so we look forward to your next assignment. Thank you. That concludes our school for this evening. At this